A thrilling moment at the 5th Invictus Games in the Netherlands. I was alongside Elijah cheering on his dad Joel as he rounded out the 400-meter wheelchair race.
The Invictus family is the continuation of service, right? So much of the sport is helping and healing them. What they are, again, proving to the rest of the world is that whatever you come up against, whether it's physical or mental trauma, that you can actually get through it.
U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Joel Rodriguez is competing in 6 events. He was paralyzed after a 2014 car accident. A lot of people would have thought these are the cards I'm dealt. This is what I get, and I have to live with this. And maybe have taken it kind of slowly through life. You did the total opposite, man. You went all the way in.
You said cards, and that's funny because when my wife came to see me, probably a day after my surgery, she was like, "Are you okay?" I said, "Well, these are the cards I have, so I have to play them."
Joel is among the 500 athletes from 19 countries taking part in the multi-sport event, and the Duke of Sussex is there to support them.
In a pond, you throw a stone, plop, and the ripple effect that it has to so many people. Here in this community, I believe happens on the outside of this park as well. So that's what this is about, giving a platform to the people who I think and know that they always want to serve.
On their way to the games, Harry and Meghan made a quick stop to the UK, their first visit with the Queen since stepping away from their royal duties in 2020. You saw your grandmother. How was that?
It was great. It was really nice to see her. Be able to see her in some element of privacy was nice. We have a really special relationship. We talk about things that she can't talk about with anybody else. Meghan and I had tea with her, so it was really nice to catch up with her. And you know, home for me now is you know, for the time being, it's in the States. And it feels that way as well. We've been welcomed with open arms, and it's got such a great community up in Santa Barbara.
So you feel like that's home more for you?
Yeah.
Is that weird to say?
No, but I'm sure it'll become a thing.
Can I ask you a very basic personal question? Your family at home, do you miss them?
Yes, I think, especially over the last 2 years, for most people, have they not missed their family, right? The inability to be able to get home and see them.
But do you miss your brother, your dad?
Look, I mean, for me, at the moment, I'm here focused on these guys and these families and giving everything that I can, 120% to them, to make sure that they have the experience of a lifetime. That's my focus here. And then when I leave here, I get back and my focus is my family, who I miss massively.
You got a whole restart. You have a whole new focus, a whole new nucleus. How does that land with you?
No, I think the focus is very much the same. Right?
Is it?
Yeah, certainly from my own, my wife's point of view. We've now moved that life of service to the States, and we'll continue to do what we were doing before. So in that regard, nothing's changed for us. It's just a little bit more complicated to have to sort of restart, if you know what I mean, from a blank canvas.
Whether at home in California or here in the Netherlands, Prince Harry says he is committed to making the world a better place.
What I've learned over the years is, certainly for myself, I find healing in helping others. The realities of what's happening within the communities around the world is people have come to help other people.
I love that. You know, I feel like life happens on a random Wednesday. It doesn't have the highs and it doesn't have the lows. It's just Wednesday. So for you, how's your Wednesday? Like, how's life?
I'm glad you say it's a Wednesday rather than a Monday. I still get, well, I used to get Sunday night blues. It's like, oh, Monday morning again, here we go. So yeah, Wednesday at least is midweek.
What's it like though?
Revolves around the kids as much as humanly possible. Like, this whole working from home stuff is not all it's cracked up to be, because it's really hard when your kids and you are in the same place. It's really hard to separate the work from them because they kind of overlap. So, I mean, Archie spends more time interrupting our Zoom calls than anybody else.
Do you tell them, or do you tell Archie, he's old enough, about your mom?
Yes, yeah, very much so. I don't tell him all the stuff that happened, but certainly that this is, you know, Grandma Diana, and we've got a couple of photos up in the house.
In these moments, do you ever feel your mom's presence?
For me, it's constant. It has been over the last 2 years, more so than ever before. It's almost as though she's done her bit with my brother, and now she's very much like helping me. Got him set up, now she's helping me set up. That's what it feels like, you know. He's got his kids, I've got my kids. You know, the circumstances are obviously different, but no, I feel her presence in almost everything that I do now, but definitely more so in the last 2 years than ever before. She's watching over us.
I'm sure she's proud of you.
I'm sure she is.
Love that moment.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
sure.
that was such a poignant moment. His wife, by the way, Meghan Markle, was, as we were speaking, he said that he felt at ease with his kids now. He was missing them a lot, but she was on a flight going back home to take care of them. But I just thought it was really interesting what he underscored and what he decided to talk about and what he decided not to talk about. Yes. And he wanted to bring it back to the Invictus Games. I think that was his purpose, because I think he might have felt weird, like talking about all of his personal stuff in the middle of this moment.
Right.
But he did speak about some of it, so you sort of understand why he was steering the conversation back to the reason he was there,
yes,
which are the games.
Exactly, but it was really interesting, and it's so interesting where he finds himself at home. He said earlier he thinks of the United States as his home now.
He said because it was so welcoming. I thought that was interesting. We'll have more of that conversation with Prince Harry. You can catch it on our streaming channel today all day starting at noon Eastern, and you can find it, of course, on that channel or Peacock or on your smart TV.
Yeah, I can.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.